The Balkans and its constituent countries may be familiar to many. These nations are typically small in size, populated by friendly people, and generally enjoy temperate weather. Although often sparsely populated, they gained independence from past empires but have shown limited development since. One such country is Albania, which covers just 28,000 square kilometers and is home to around 3 million people. Despite its size, Albania's influence extends beyond its borders. For instance, in North Macedonia, 1 in 3 people identifies as Albanian, and in Kosovo, over half the population speaks Albanian and identifies as such. Albania was once part of the Ottoman Empire. After the Ottomans lost control, the country faced invasions from Italy, Greece, and Serbia. These occupations significantly impacted Albanian society, which later fell under communist influence while struggling to define its identity. Today, visitors to Albania can still observe the lasting effects of Ottoman and Italian cultures on Albanian cuisine, customs, and lifestyle. For example, Italian leaders' names adorn public squares, like Victor Emmanuel Square, and notable Albanians bear Italian names, including Mother Teresa. Following the Ottoman and Italian periods, Albania entered a communist era under the leadership of Enver Hoxha, who led the Albanian Labour Party from 1941 to 1985. Hoxha, who ruled for 41 years, is credited with increasing the country's literacy rate from about 5% to 90%, constructing railways, and eradicating epidemics. However, he also closed all religious institutions, establishing Albania as a secular state and instituting a ban on religion. Today, when visiting Albania, you will encounter numerous underground tunnels, many of which were built by Hoxha as a precaution against potential conflicts. These tunnels have since been transformed into museums, with one located in the heart of the capital. For those interested in the remnants of communism, the rooms and artifacts within these tunnels can be quite captivating. They evoke memories of harsh conditions endured in the past, now available for public exploration. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Albania experienced a governance vacuum. Some Albanians seized the opportunity to migrate to Italy, acquiring Italian citizenship, while others moved to various parts of Europe. Currently, Albania is facing a shortage of middle-aged individuals. In the capital, you will notice a larger presence of Generation Z youth, aged 18 to 20, as well as a significant number of elderly people. Despite being influenced by foreign cultures for years, Albanians have managed to progress into modern times without losing their identity. Many aspects of their daily lives reflect a blend of influences from the nations they have interacted with. For example, about half of the population is Muslim and enjoys dishes rooted in Turkish culture. Additionally, some physical traits may trace back to the Ottomans, while fashion, sports, and clothing styles exhibit Italian influences. Interestingly, many Albanians do not support their local football teams, instead opting to follow Italian leagues, feeling a closer connection to Europe than Asia. In the Balkans, many individuals live on low incomes, with their money having less value compared to their European counterparts. Since Albania is not a member of the European Union, it utilizes its own currency, the Albanian lek. €1 is roughly equivalent to 102 Albanian leks. Visitors accustomed to earning euros may find that their purchasing power in Albania is not as high as expected, as the cost of items, from groceries to restaurant meals, tends to be elevated, with few items priced below 200 leks. This explains the prevalence of high-denomination banknotes, such as 2000 leks, along with coins of significant value. Albania has its unique language, officially known as Albanian. However, it has been influenced by Greek and Serbian due to over 10,000 years of Eastern Roman rule and by Turkish and Arabic during the 400 years of Ottoman dominance. Despite these influences, Albanian shares similarities with Latin and Germanic languages, enabling Albanian speakers to easily learn Italian and German. Nevertheless, only Albanian is officially recognized in the country, with no other languages taught in schools, and it is the sole language used for public business. While 82% of the population is Albanian, the remaining 18% includes Italians, Middle Easterners, various Balkan communities, and Roma communities. This smaller percentage also comprises Romanians, Bulgarians, Montenegrins, and Greeks. Foreigners often come to Albania to conduct business and settle with their families. For example, Italians may open clothing stores, while Arabs and Turks often run kebab shops. Many newcomers first arrive in the capital, Tirana. Albania has the advantage of direct access to the sea, allowing entry via land or sea. If you're flying into Tirana, there are some notable locations to explore. A key site is Skanderbeg Square, located at the city's heart, which Albanians consider the focal point of Tirana. This bustling square features the statue of Skanderbeg, a national hero of Albania from the early 1400s. During the communist regime, the square was closed to pedestrian traffic, but following its collapse, it was opened as a public social space. Apart from the main square, Albania boasts a large pyramid. Climbing to the top of this structure provides a panoramic view of Tirana. Built in honor of Enver Hoxha during his reign, it was designed by his son-in-law. Beyond discussing the prominent squares, it's essential to highlight the social dynamics of the Albanian people to understand their societal structure. Despite proximity to other European nations, Albania has not developed much, leaving one to wonder about the reasons behind this situation. Whether it's recent war traumas, the influence of ineffective political leaders, or a general reluctance to work. Additionally, Albania rarely makes headlines in global news. Albanians are not widely recognized as experts in various fields, and few well-known brands are associated with the country. However, one aspect that distinguishes Albania from its Balkan neighbors, such as Kosovo and North Macedonia, is its substantial tourism revenue, primarily due to its beautiful coastline attracting visitors seeking affordable beach vacations. Like many Balkan nations, the people of Albania are known for their warmth, friendliness, and hospitality towards outsiders. The region's lovely climate and sunny, temperate weather contribute to the positive demeanor and welcoming smiles of its residents. It's worth noting that cities like Vora and Saranda can be even pricier than Tirana. You might be curious about the average monthly income and whether it's sufficient to support a family. Despite the tourism sector, monthly incomes in Albania are relatively low, with the minimum monthly wage around €400. On average, Albanians earn between €500 and €600 per month, leading to dissatisfaction, prompting leaders to strive for salary increases to the €900 range. In many European countries, such as Switzerland and the United States, people earn hourly wages. However, in Albania, individuals typically receive a fixed monthly salary rather than payment based on hours worked. This disparity drives many young Albanians, along with those from other Balkan countries, to seek opportunities in more developed European nations after completing their education, particularly in Germany, France, and Italy, which offer a wider range of job prospects. Finding rental apartments in Tirana can be challenging, with few available for less than €400 per month. To maintain a decent standard of living in the capital, at least 2 members of a family of 4 need to work, generating a minimum net income of approximately €1,500 monthly. Family is incredibly important in Albania, and like in other Balkan countries, people lead family-oriented lives. Typically, a husband and wife view 2 children as a sufficient family size. Albania is characterized by religious freedom, allowing individuals to practice their beliefs without fear of oppression. This region has a rich history of being ruled by European kingdoms and Muslim states like the Ottoman Empire. Today, Albania features numerous mosques and churches, with the calls to prayer and church bells ringing throughout the day. Unlike some areas, religious beliefs do not equate to political power in the Balkans, allowing politicians to operate without being influenced by religious ideologies, enabling them to create more effective policies. It's not uncommon for family members of differing faiths to coexist harmoniously. For instance, in a Christian Albanian family, even if one member is Muslim, the Christian relatives may fast on the final days of Ramadan as a sign of respect for their Muslim family members' beliefs. This brings us to the conclusion of the video. Thank you for watching.